Hello again. So, back to the investigation. Let's see if we can find this body. Oh my god, the frame rate's fairly chugging in here as well. Not as bad as outside, but it does look like he's running through treacle. Ooh, that is some funky synth going on there. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. Okay, so that's what that is for. It's detective vision. Ow, rats. Bingo! Oh, hello. What hints that will help you throughout the game. Using vision will defeat your concentration. Yep. Already got that, thank you. Yep. Can I not push that? Okay. Ah! Oh god, that was terrifying! I can't get it to do it again. I saw inside York's brain. It was a terrifying place to be. I didn't mean to press that button. Rats, I didn't mean to waste concentration. How do I get in there then? Yeah, you. Can you give me a leg up there, mate? No? Okay, fine. Screw you, buddy. No. Must be something I'm missing over there. Let's go talk to the person that was over here. There was somebody I could talk to, wasn't there? You? No, can't talk to you. Can I go through this door? Can I go through this door? No, okay. Yes, I worked out the crouch part. I just can't work out the next part. Crouching has achieved nothing! The crouching, it does nothing! Oh well, let's go back over here to this lovely exclamation mark here. This is a good start so far, isn't it? I wanted to get into that secret area. Never mind.
Here we are, Zach. The morgue. They stored the victim's body in a cold storage warehouse operated by her family. I'd love to shake the hand of whoever came up with that one.
Alright, York, you creepy bastard.
Hey, Agent York. Did you just come here to laugh at rural officers who are doing the best they can?
Well, did you?
We don't have any special facilities like you people. What else did you expect us to do, huh? Don't compare us with city folk. This is Carré. Or maybe you're just disappointed that you didn't get to see the bloated, decomposing corpse of a young girl.
Normally I'd say that was a horrible implication, but it is York we're talking about, so I could entirely believe that that's the sort of creepy thing he's into.
Sorry, you're right. I went a bit too far just now. But don't misunderstand. I honestly think it's a fantastic idea. I'd never try and bully your daddy.
Better not.
Thank you for understanding.
I want the sparkly thing in the background! Give me the sparkly thing! I don't care. I don't care about any of this. Give me the sparkles. Sparkles. Yeah. Alligator gar scale. Gar? Those are some massive footprints. The guy who's the size of an oak tree, that might actually be a real thing. That was somebody's wearing large fake feet, like hobbit feet, that they got from a hobby shop.
Zach, these are human footprints, and they're extremely large.
That they are.
Yes, Zach, I agree. These footprints must belong to someone who's used to walking around in cold temperatures.
Or their fake feet. So, the crime was committed by a Yeti.
Zach, can you see that? Look closely.
Somebody touched it with fingers.
That's right. There are 4 imprints in the frost on the top of this. It's hard to believe, but I think these are fingerprints. Yes, Zach, that would lead one to believe that the body napper is a giant who's over 10 feet tall. Boxes that got left behind. I can't tell what's inside. What do you
could
think,
open
Zach?
one.
I'm gonna
I
go
think
with
more boxes.
Okra. Yeah, okra.
No, I think it's boxes the whole way down.
I'm sure it must be okra. That's a staple of the South.
Show me the icicle. Oh god, the controls! No! There we go,
An
icicle.
Never thought I'd see one of these down in the South. Look at the thermometer, Zach. It's at 10 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 12.2 degrees Celsius. This must not be the ambiguous 0. These pallets are a mess.
God damn it, people just can't keep their pallets
Looks
tidy.
like this area isn't used often.
Or it's used a lot, and therefore they can't be asked to put the pallets back neatly.
Still, the idea to store a body here, it's a novel, sophisticated idea, unlike anything I'd ever come up with. Boxes of the past, or presents of the future. Either way, this is a curious time capsule.
I'm sorry, what?
Forgotten boxes. Looks like shelled headless shrimp. When were these boxes brought here? And when will they be taken away?
Like tears in the rain.
Zach, can you feel it? The perpetual, unstoppable flow of time.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, York. I know I'm getting old. I've already got the grey in the beard to show for it. Thanks. Cheers. Make me think about my own impending death.
This frost is shaped like something we're very used to seeing.
A cigarillo. No, it's a body.
That's right, a body bag. Lisa's body must have been left here, but there are no signs that the bag was dragged away.
No, it was lifted.
So our
By a
criminal
giant.
must possess monstrous strength.
Inspection completed. Oh, I get $65 for inspecting that scene. Nice. If I could do like 2 minutes of work and get $65,
Seems like
I'd be
our
a very
flying
happy man.
serpent isn't here. Is this everything, Melvin? There aren't any other rooms in this warehouse?
I mean, there's obviously other rooms in the warehouse.
No special rooms.
Well, there is the luxury foods warehouse.
Luxury foods. Why didn't you say so earlier?
I like luxury foods.
Just thought you wanted to see where the body... I just thought you were only interested in warehouse number 2.
Odd correction there.
Besides, it's underground, so it's even colder than this. You sure you really want to go down there? You could darn well freeze to death. All life will come to an end in the icebound zone. You feel me?
I do like how he says all these little things as though they're movie taglines.
Let's head there at once. I'm sure that must be where we're meant to go.
But what about searching for Lisa's body?
All we need to do is find a 10-foot tall man with monstrous strength. That giant knows where she is.
10 foot tall?
But finding the flying serpent is more important right now.
Could be a guy on stilts with fake feet.
Now please, guide me to the luxury foods warehouse at once. These luxury foods are most likely being used in local Cajun cuisine.
I also dispute the fact that you'd need monstrous strength to pick up the body of a young girl. Not that I'm saying I've got experience with carrying the bodies of young girls around, but I mean, I have carried people around before, and I would not say that me with my little pipe cleaner arms am particularly strong, and yet I've had no issue lifting a person up. I mean, I know dead weight's a slightly different thing, but still. I don't think that the claim of monstrous strength is necessarily accurate.
I'm so excited to see what we'll find. Aren't you, Zach?
Does this mean I can now get into that other area? I'm going to assume that now that thing that was blocking my way when I crouched is now not going to be there. Actually, I don't need to go in there again. Oh my god. There we go. Oh no, it's over there. But maybe it will still have moved so I can get in there. Let's have a look. I think it's worth checking anyway. God damn it, no. Fine.
That elevator needs a key, Mr. York.
Well, then get me the key.
Do you have one?
Actually, no. I didn't think you'd ever want to go down there. So I didn't bother to go and get one.
Well, then would you go and get one now?
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
Yeah. COG, I know. I'll tell it to him straight. Thing is, Mr. York, you know the Clarksons? The folks who own this place?
They don't want anyone going down there.
They don't too much like the police. And they sure as hell don't like them when they're my color.
Okay, so they're big old racists.
It was, real hard for me to get permission to open up this place for you to search through. So they ain't gonna be too happy if I go back to them now, asking for another key.
What should we do then?
Let's just find a worker here who can lower the elevator for us instead. All they need to do is take a break from their work for a couple minutes.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand here and pretend like nothing's happening?
I mean, no, York, you could actually do the work yourself instead of getting other people to fucking do it for you, you lazy bastard.
Yeah, you FBI folks are good at that, right? That's always what I see you doing on TV.
Savage! I like Patricia. She tells it like it is. Yo, mate, you got one of them keys I've been hearing about? Ooh. Oh, now I can move things. I didn't mean to click through that. I was just tapping so hard. No, I think that's to get out from the other side. Can I now push that one if I crouch and push? Yes, I can. There's 2 exclamation marks. Right, good. So, oh, god damn it, no I can't. Fucking rat bastard. Bull plops. Willies. Ugh, fine. Oh, I see sparklies. I see sparklies. I crave the sparkles. Black bass tail, or bass, I assume. I assume it's a bass. I assume it's fish, since we're in a freezy place. What's on these boxes, anyway? Just lots of shrimp. Jesus Christ, they have a lot of shrimp. All the shrimp you could possibly want. Anything down here? Yeah, I see sparklies! Bullfrog leg. Okay. Not gonna question that. Okay, can't push that one anyway. Can't push it that way either. Huh. Okay, I'm a little bit lost. Sorry, I thought somebody was knocking on my door. Huh. Can I pull it backwards? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Good thing I didn't push that one all the way. Push that, exit, grab that one, push that, exit, done. Kushti! And let's pull this one out of the way so I don't have to do all that again in the future. Nope. There go. Excellent. Cool. Excellent. Let's also pull this out of the way. Because where does this go? I don't think I went round here, did I? Aha! More sparkles! Oh, another bullfrog leg. I've almost got half a bullfrog now.
Zack, the human ability to adapt is a frightening thing. Some humans have the power to sleep anywhere as long as they set their minds to it.
Or he's in the advanced stages of hypothermia. No, we're just gonna steal the elevator key of it.
The elevator.
Okay, I didn't realize we were going to steal an elevator key.
This facility no longer has a body to steal.
No, but it does
What else
have...
do they have to lose? A few cans of crawfish?
Or
I
keys.
feel bad for him, but it's for the sake of the investigation. I'll write him a letter of apology later.
That's not going to do him much good if he gets fired. I mean, I suppose he is sleeping on the job, but still, he's probably overworked. Or, again, suffering from late-stage hypothermia. I keep pressing that instead of run. I don't know why.
Mr. York, did you find a key? Ha! Now that's my special agent. There ain't no stopping you.
Excuse me, I'm my own special agent.
Wanna head straight down?
You bet. Let's sally forth, Melvin.
Ooh, ominous. Ooh, even more ominous elevator noises. Clunky clank.
Zack, look at that thermometer.
Well, okay.
0 degrees Fahrenheit, or minus 17.7 degrees Celsius. This is the ambiguous 0.
Cool. So now we're just looking for the serpent.
Hey, Avery! Can you hear me? Open the damn door, Avery! It ain't no use, Mr. York. Once Avery starts working on something, that's all he sees.
Very
He
focused.
just tunes out everything else. We'll have to wait until he finishes and comes out to us, I reckon. Or we could come back tomorrow.
Stop trying to put me off investigating.
I disagree, Melvin. Time may be on our side, but that doesn't mean we should waste it. You gave me Mr. Alligator precisely for moments like these, didn't you?
Wait, Mr. York! Those tranquilizers may be non-lethal, but it's still dangerous to use them on humans.
Of course, Melvin. I never said I was going to shoot him.
I just said I was going to threaten to shoot him. I assume you're going to shoot something loud near him.
You're gonna shoot some meat to get his attention. I'm right, ain't I?
Yep, probably. Okay. There was just a bit of a delayed reaction. Thank you very much, Avery. So that head is floating.
This is Mr. York, an agent from the FBI.
He's very tall.
Hi, Avery. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please, call me York.
York, you a smarty pants, huh?
He's shyer than he looks. Come on, just settle down, Avery. Tell him what this here place is for.
Head in the
Lots
background.
of expensive food here. Yup. Mighty precious to the Clarksons, so I gotta guard it.
I see. So you're this area's keeper.
Oh, I help with the research too. I
Research?
do like research.
What kind of research?
What are you talking about, Avery? This doesn't look like a lab to me.
Taste tests?
Ain't no lab. It's a warehouse. Ain't no lab. Smarty pant scientist does the research. I ain't no smarty pants, you know.
He's a bit slow in the mind, but he ain't a bad guy.
I mean, you don't have to say that right in front of him.
Your story about the giant who carried Lisa out. Don't tell me you think it's him.
He's not tall enough.
I mean, it's true that he's free to come and go as he pleases in this warehouse, but...
No, as far as I can tell, he's just a bit over 6'5". The one who moved Lisa's body must be at least 10 feet tall.
I'd say he looks more than 6'5". I'd say he looks closer to
too
7.
Short.
Too short, huh?
Unless everybody else is shorter in
Well,
this
if
than
you
I think
ever
they
happen
are.
to find a man who makes him look small, I'd sure like to meet him.
Lise.
Hey, cut it out!
Lise. Why?
Avery, that's not Lise.
Not Lise?
This is Melvin's daughter. And my precious assistant.
Sorry if you can hear slams in the background.
Unfortunately, Elise is no longer with us.
Other people are banging doors in the house.
Lise. Lise. My fault. My fault.
So, presumably he was supposed to be protecting her?
I guess he's sort of like Lise, you know? See, the poor fella's got himself a childlike mind. You know how normal kids tease other kids in order to get attention? Well, with this big lug, sometimes folks who don't know him too well see something and end up calling the police. But I know that deep down, he's got a good heart. Hey, Mr. York, I'll keep him busy, but I'd appreciate it if you'd hurry this particular inspection along. Just holler at me if you find anything. I reckon that'll make it easier for you to go do your thing, yeah?
Melvin, I think you're finally starting to catch on.
Sorry, I'm also actually in a cupboard underneath the stairs, so you will hear people running up and down stairs. People in the house are not very quiet.
Hung alligators.
Sorry, I'm 6.
I suppose in a way they sort of look like flying serpents.
Hung alligators. Don't mind me.
No, but
Don't
that's
mind me.
pushing it. Remember, we're in a dark basement here. They'll never reach the sky. Frozen oysters. Personally, I'd rather have a cocktail filled with fresh ones. We hunt for more materials than we can eat, and freeze them over long periods of time. The human race gives terror a whole new meaning. Cans of Holy Trinity paste. Onions, bell peppers, and celery. The absolute basics for any Cajun dish. This product combines them all into some sort of paste.
Anytime
People
I hear
actually
the term
buy this
paste.
garbage? Even the Zach, I just made an eternal promise with myself. If I ever happen to come across any food prepared with this paste, I vow to never call it Cajun food.
Elitist. So now, here's this thing, right? I quite like Francis York / Francis Zach Morgan as a protagonist, but I don't like him as a person. I think he's a very arrogant, patronising, kind of hypocritical character. I think he's a very fun protagonist, but I don't think he's always necessarily the greatest person. Well, he has some personality issues, shall we say? Oh, hello.
Avery, this box looks special.
A dragonfly, flying serpent.
Clarkson food. For their home.
What was her name? The woman who we bumped into with the red dress. She had a dragonfly necklace on.
Melvin, is this the Clarksons' family crest?
Oh, the dragonfly? Yeah, that's the Clarksons' mark, all right. Ain't no big deal, though. You can find those all over town.
Is that so?
Well, yeah. They pretty much run all of this town's major industries. Yeah. I do believe they own just about everything there is to own. So their word is law. They got the whole darn town tattooed with their dragonflies. Can't even walk a few steps without seeing one.
Zach, this dragonfly is our flying serpent. The flying serpent owns this town. They're related to Lise Clarkson, our victim. And Hungan's oracle pointed us toward their family crest. The Clarksons must be deeply intertwined with this case. Melvin, Patricia, I think I've had enough of this frozen world. Let's head back out to that merciless sun. Well, what are you waiting for? I can't bear to spend another second down here.
Okie dokie. Why did we have to go to that room specifically to find the flying serpent, though, if those dragonflies are everywhere? Surely York missed something there, because if you could see one of those anywhere, why would that be the Oracle? Or was it because they wanted him to meet Avery? Curiouser and curiouser. More and more curious. The questions, they pile up. Shame, I was hoping we'd find the body and we'd find out that York was lying about not knowing where it was. But apparently not. So we shall see. Oh, scary, seemingly frozen loading screen. Oh, no. Oh. Hey.
Whew. So, what do we do now, Mr. York?
Zach and I will take things from here.
Then what should I do?
Tend to your sick wife? I don't know. You're free to do as you please.
Very dismissive, York.
I'll stop by the sheriff's office when I need your help again.
I suppose that's what I'll do then. It'll sure make Candy happy. But I am the sheriff of this town, so I do intend to get some work done.
Are there any other police officers, or are you the only one?
I know. How about I search for Lisa's body while you're busy?
Not a bad idea. Just be careful that you don't get attacked by a barefooted giant.
Yeah, only get attacked by giants wearing trainers.
Hey, don't scare me like that.
Or at least something smart casual on their feet.
Why do you keep talking about that giant anyway? You really think some giant was responsible for all this?
Melvin, don't be silly. Of course I do. Just when I thought you were starting to catch on. Disappointing, to say the least.
But how can you be so sure? I want to see some proof.
Is this where we get to use the board?
Proof number one. The footprints that led up to where Lisa's body originally was were made with bare feet. None of the prints looked similar to those of common insulated boots, and the arches of the feet were visible. The person who carried out Lisa's body must have had very large feet. I'd say they were at least 16 inches. Proof number two. I found fingerprints on the cord of one of the hanging lights in the warehouse. The fingerprints weren't aimed up from below. They were coming directly from the side. Clearly, the giant moved the light because it was in his way. He pinched the cord with his fingers. Proof number three.
It wasn't on the cord, it was on the actual shade, the reflector.
There was nothing else found in the vicinity where Lisa's body was stored. This means the giant carried her out without dragging her across the floor. But there's only one set of footprints. The only conclusion I can draw from this evidence is that a barefooted giant, standing over 10 feet tall, carried Lisa's body out.
I mean, there are other things that explain all those aspects, but sure, let's go with that for now. Especially since this is a Deadly Premonition game and therefore it could very well be the case.
That concludes the entirety of my proof. Any objections, Melvin?
But there ain't no way a human could ever be that tall.
Have you seen every human alive with your own eyes? Well then.
Fucking deal. Jesus, he's such a dismissive ass.
You need to forget all your preconceived notions when embarking on an investigation.
I mean, that's probably true to a certain extent.
Whether you come face to face with a 10-foot giant or a skeletal gentleman, you always need to accept everything that comes to you with a clear mind.
We should be with an open mind.
Do that, and eventually the truth will reveal itself to you. You're a smart kid, I'm sure you understand.
Well, I'll be damned. I'm sorry I ever doubted you, Mr. FBI Special Agent, sir. A sharp eye and flawless observational skills. Uncovering the truth with a heady intuition. I won't ever question you again. Heck, I'll do whatever you say.
Yeah, don't go that far, Melvin. York's not necessarily always the smartest person in the room. He just likes to think he is.
That's it, Melvin. I'm glad you finally caught on. Okay, time to go, Patty.
Such a patronizing ass. Don't call her Patty, she won't like that.
You know this town well, so I'd like you to accompany me from now on.
Patty?
Yeah, I'm amazed she didn't say anything to that, because at no point has she indicated that York can call her Patty.
Zack, we found the flying serpent. Now we simply need to locate the 10 maidens. It's time to head on to Alexis's Diner and Lane.
I've already done that. I just need to wait for 10:30 p.m. Unfortunately, it's 10 a.m. Ah. What's with the it-esque red balloons everywhere?
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zack?
Wait a minute.
This town sure is peaceful, Zack. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace.
You don't know what I'm about to say. I'm about to ask what the hell is floating in the air. Are they UFO? Are they UFOs? UFOs! They're bloody UFOs! Why are they UFOs? Why? Oh my god. That is dead on the UFO. Why is it not hitting it? Why are there UFOs in this? What possible? I don't understand. Oh my god. Must not get angry. This gun is not accurate enough to hit that bloody UFO. Okay, giving up. I don't need the UFO. Oh, there needs to be an option to turn the skateboard sound alone down. But yeah, what's the percentage marker on the left? Ah, he's humming the whistle theme from the first game. Do-do-do. Yay. Squirrel! What? Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! The squirrels are attacking me! Ah! No! Why would you betray me, squirrels? I feel so bad. Oh god! Why did I do that? Why did the squirrels? Okay, some background. I feed squirrels. I feed the squirrels at the local park. They know me so well. They come up to me and will take food out of my hand. I don't expect to be betrayed like squirrels like this. Oh, if I'd paid attention to the minimap, I'd have seen that it's all red. Oh god. I'm actually morbidly terrified. I don't want to have to kill squirrels. That's a blue squirrel.
This is the deep south. I feel it every time that molten hot sun pours down on me. Don't you, Zach?
Skating on grass is a bit better because it's not quite as loud.
This is the deep south.
Oh my
I feel
god.
it every time that molten hot
You
sun pours
literally
down.
just said that.
Don't you, Zach? Zach, you're a coffee person, right? No sugar, only milk. Yes, I'm completely with you on that one.
Is this for a reason? The balloon's for a reason. Oh god, I'm gonna get really close to this because the spread on this handgun is abysmal. You have got to be pooping me. I'm going to guess I cannot pop the balloon. Oh well, this is clearly her house. What with the pins and everything. The pins and such.
Bad timing, Zach. We need to place the figurine in front of her house when she's home. Otherwise, it'll be useless. Let's come back later.
Okay, so I know where our house is now, at least. So, what's this over here? Let's go say hello to the people across the way. Hello, madam. I'm just going to enter your garage. Oh, custom skateboards. Excuse me. Could I have a custom skateboard, please? Hello, hello, I'm just going to creepily stand behind you while you pretend to work, because you know some creepy dudes standing behind you. That is a perfectly reasonable response. I should probably get out of here. I am being a creep. Let's knock on the door and see if she'll make me a custom skateboard.
Looks like a case of bad timing, Zach. Let's come back later.
Never mind. Worth a shot. So, I don't know how to pass the time in this one. Between 10:30 and 6 a.m. Talk to the mayor at Azuli Ferreira and create a voodoo charm. I suppose I can do that in the meantime. Why not? Azuli Ferreira. So, Miss Carpenter's house for later is there, top right. Azuli Ferreira is just down the road, so let's pop to Azuli Ferreira then. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. A lot of what I've heard so far has turned out to be true in terms of performance. I mean, this is absolutely abysmal.
This town sure is peaceful, Zack. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace. Isn't that right, Zack?
His skateboard stuff, that I will say that's a bit of a downgrade. You know, I'm going to get off this because that's very loud. The stuff he says while walking around, that's kind of a bit of a downgrade from the first game. He had a lot more things that he said in the car. He didn't repeat himself half as often. He's already repeating himself in this, which is, I don't know, a little bit disappointing. But at the same time, I get the feeling you're going to be doing a lot more running around the town than you were in the first game. You could keep that fairly minimal in the first game if you weren't doing side quest stuff, whereas here it feels like you're forced to do a bit more side questy stuff, at least early game. But yeah, no, so far enjoyable. I am still kind of dreading getting to the transphobic stuff. I'm hoping some sort of statement comes out about that, and some sort of make good is at least attempted, but I don't know. But yeah, I haven't seen how bad it is yet. I've seen a few little clips from people I follow on Twitter that have me a little bit. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah. Right. Anyway, we are here, Azuli. So let's make a voodoo charm. Pop in here. Here we go. Oh dear. Yeah, I am trying to keep these 2-hour-long things at the moment because it gets very, very hot in this cupboard. I do have a little tiny fan behind me, but I can't even have it on particularly powerful because otherwise it will pick it up on the microphone. Because this microphone picks up everything, as you can probably tell from me tapping the desk lightly now. But yeah. And that's tapping the desk with a very soft, full desk mouse mat on it. So it picks up everything.
Verily, much shall serve thee well here.
Okay. Charms can help you out in various ways. Necklaces boost bullets and elemental effects. Okay, that's new. Dolls boost physical abilities. Incense boosts skateboard abilities. And talismans boost your performance in minigames. Okay. You can enhance your charms at Azuli Frida. Pick what charms you like most, then enhance them to create your own personal voodoo loadout. You can also expand your altar so that you can equip more charms at once, creating, enhancing, and expanding will cost you some materials and money. Search every last nook and cranny of Le Carré to go at what you need. Okay. That makes sense. So let's create a charm. I have none of the items to create any of these. No! So I can't actually create anything.
Thou hast
Rats. Is there anything else I can buy here?
be
No.
at ease. For
Rats.
I hath foreseen thy utterance.
Okay. That's a bit of a bummer. I assume this is the altar, right? Okay, so I don't actually have anything to do anything with. I guess this is the point where we go back to the hotel then and maybe have a shower and a nap? Because I can't do anything until 10:30 at night, and it's probably around 10:30 in the morning. So, yeah. Let's have a look, see once this loads. Oh, it seems to be loading more smoothly than before. And I spoke too soon. Yeah, the loading screens are quite lengthy. Again, I believe they have said now that they are patching this. Initially, there was sort of vague utterances that that wasn't going to happen at all and there was going to be no patches, but now it sounds like there are going to be patches. I haven't had any crashes so far. I've only played it while recording, so if we'd have had any crashes, you'd have seen them. But yeah. Oh, here we go. Here we go, here we go. So I guess I'm going straight back to the hotel then, really. I suppose the only real place I can go. So Casa Pineapple. Let's hop back on here and noisy skateboard again. Oh, the frame rate. So how does your skateboard get damaged if there's a 100% thing? Like the statue. Let's have a quick save, because we don't know when this is going to crash. I have been warned about the crashing. Save, yep. Okay, let's exit. And let's go into the hotel and see if we can rest in our hotel room for a bit. Hopefully not bringing her with us, because that would be a little bit creepy, York. Let's not take young children into our hotel room with us, shall we? Oh, dear. Oh, clickety-clack. Don't worry, we will achieve something in this this hour-long session. Something, at the very least. Oh, hello. Can we speak to... Hungao was his name? I forget.
Zach, here's another perfect symbol of the human condition. Hunting trophies. And it's a buffalo hunting trophy. Now that's a surprise.
I thought we were going to be looking at the painting where Hungao is. Is it Hungao? Hungu? I've forgotten his name.
I've seen several trophies made out of human skin, but never a buffalo's.
Yeah, York, I think that's more specific to you than it is in general.
Looking at him brings out this strange feeling from within me.
Okay.
Yes, the very same feeling I got when watching a certain film from 1984, directed by Peter Hyams, 2010. The last scene in that film filled me with such a sublime, majestic feeling. It was filled with everything that was missing from the finale of 2001: A Space Odyssey. Just talking about it makes me want to watch it again. Let's watch it once we get home. Promise, Zach.
Okay, so now we can't talk to him again. I'm going to try and refrain from commenting on York's comments on films. I work in film and TV, so probably best to avoid comments there. Here we go. That's not the room. That's the restaurant. Oh god! Oh god! I'm stuck in a corner. There we go. My room's over here, isn't it? Yes, over here. 203. I want to say 203. Yes, 203. Okay, so more things with the link board. Nothing super interesting, but we've added more stuff to the link board. Let's have a shower, shall we? We were talking about how good our water pressure was here, so let's make sure we have a nice shave. Have a nice shower. Oh, the shower's broken. That's a bummer. Okay. This is the weird thing. York used to have weird opinions on films in the first game, but not as bizarre as he has here. No, you wouldn't want to bathe in a shower of blood. Yes, we'll speak to the concierge. That's something we can do. We can achieve something in this hour-long session. That'll be good. Wow, $50 for travelling more than 5 miles. That's good.
Very good, sir. Please, come right this way.
I don't want to buy anything. I want you to fix my shower. I'm going to buy some more bullets, because they cost nothing. Also going to buy another first aid kit, 'cause I'm pretty certain one of mine got
Serving
nicked.
you is my greatest pleasure, sir. Please do let...
Right, let's try talking to him over here. He was over here as well, wasn't he? Rats! Maybe he's in the restaurant. Oh, what's around here? What is around here? We haven't investigated around here. Men's bathrooms, okay. Oh!
Whether it's a restaurant or a hotel, the key to charming your customers is how you present your bathroom. I'm sure you feel the same way, don't you, Zach?
Can't say I've personally ever thought about that, but okay.
Now this is the kind of bathroom a person can really get excited about.
Is it? Exposed pipes? Kind of dirty looking chipboard doors?
It might even trump the one we saw in that drug dealer's house in Austin.
Okay, I see where you're setting the bar now. It's fairly low.
Remember? The art piece on display in there utilized the natural curves of human ribs in such a novel way. It was truly brilliant.
Okay. You can't even avoid being creepy when it comes to going into bathrooms. Please tell me you can't go in the women's good. Okay, at least he has that level of common sense. Ooh. Interesting painting, given that the themes of this game it seemed to involve big shadows and red. Okay, so let's try going into the restaurant at the top of the stairs up here. Let's see if we can speak to the chef, who can go into the concierge.
My restaurant serves only the real...
Did I hear wrong then? I thought that Cajun food was the norm in Acadiana. Why would you go out of your way to serve Creole food here?
When I was a youngin', I trained myself at a famous restaurant in New Orleans.
A famous restaurant? That's incredible. Was it Arnaud's? Antoine's? No, don't tell me, I got it. Brennan's, right?
We're just going through the alphabet, York.
None of those, actually. But that place taught me how to really cook. Go on and try something, you'll see.
Very intriguing.
Go on, I'll try the bananas and ice cream. I'm very hot, so ice cream sounds good right about now.
That food
You
was
literally just drank the
unbelievable.
coffee again.
I see you weren't lying about undergoing training at that famous restaurant.
Now you just trying to embarrass me, mister. I still appreciate it, though.
And you must have undergone some rigorous training in order to gain such refined technique. You put so much care into preparing everything just right. And your manipulation of that low-temp flame in order to bring out such a pleasant fragrance... This is true Creole food. You have to tell me now, which famous restaurant did you train yourself at?
God, York is such a poser.
Come on, chef, we need to know. Zach and I are begging you.
I think somebody just fell down the stairs.
You drive a hard bargain, mister. All right, I reckon I can give you a hint.
Really?
Oh, just a hint now.
Fine, we'll take it. Just say it.
It's the restaurant that serves the most famous fried chicken in all of Louisiana. Crispy, crunchy. You know what I'm talking about? Bonafide fried chicken.
No, you can't mean...
Oh, yeah.
I'll bet they worked you pretty hard.
Mm-hmm, you bet.
So that's how you acquire the mental fortitude necessary to cook such amazing food.
Oh, my time there taught me just how tough city life really is.
Amazing. Zach, did you hear all that? That's an incredible story, David. You really are a true chef. Both Zach and I have given you our official approval.
Okay, so... I don't know how to get my water fixed. How do I assign a thing as my main goal? View quest details, surely. That one. Okay, I can't do anything about that. Okay, but talk to the concierge. Talk to the concierge. But when I talk to him downstairs, it just makes me want to buy things. Thing is, I do need to fix that because I don't want to be a smelly York. Did you mean it's gotten a lot darker? 11:02. That should be fine. When I bell him here, it just makes me want to buy things.
Sir, please.
I don't want to buy anything though.
Serving
David,
you, please.
It even says, please let me know if there's any way you want me to assist. And it's like, well, I can't, because you're not letting me ask. That's irritating.
You can tell this town... No. Either way, this town...
Yeah, we already had that conversation. Okay, I'm going to just sleep until 10:30 and we'll worry about this tomorrow. Assuming I can indeed sleep until 10:30. No, I've gone to the restaurant. Why did I go to the restaurant? Ah! Right, here we go. Down here. Blah, 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 blah. Right, into here. Go into York's room. Go to bed. Bed. York, you have misbehaved. Go to bed early. Go.
King size, made in France. It looks soft enough to alleviate all our exhaustion. Zach, even though the Bureau is paying for this, it's still tiring to have to live out of hotel rooms day after day. Nothing beats getting a good night's sleep in your own room.
Depends where you live. Do I get to choose how long I sleep for? So wait, I slept for like 3 hours. Okay. Let's sleep until 10. It's 10:30. We can start putting stuff outside her house. So by the time we get over there, it should be about 10:30. That should work. That'll do us. There we go. Excellent. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Rats. Slipping it on after 5. It's evening, so we're in the nice evening suit. Ah, okay, he's already there. Does that mean I can talk to him now about getting the
Mr.
what's it
Morgan,
fixed?
sir, how may I be of service?
Good day. I assume you are enjoying the esteemed water pressure of our hotel. Unfortunately, it seems like the shower in my room is broken. I'm deeply sorry to hear that, Mr. Morgan. I'll call a specialist and have this matter sorted immediately. How long will it take them to get here? Well, I'm certain they'll be here by next week. Next week? Yes, sir. By next week, without a doubt. Now, the hotel was built over 200 years ago in a very classical way, I might add. Therefore, any manner of repairs or adjustments will require a very elite type of specialist. So I have to wait until next week for you to repair my shower. Indeed, sir. Can't you just put me in a different room? All rooms in our hotel share the same source of water. Are there any other hotels in town? Our hotel is the only one in Le Carré capable of offering you a comfortable stay, sir. But if you're in a bit of a hurry, you might be able to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor next to the kitchen.
Please, let me know if there is anything else I may do to be of service, Mr. Morgan, sir. He wants me to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor on my own. Zach, is this a nightmare? Cool. So let's go have a look at the valve before we leave to go plant a scary alligator totem thing outside an old lady's house and scare the bejesus out of her. So, restaurant's up here. Water valve is near here. Near the kitchen on the 3rd floor. It's in the kitchen? There it is, got it. No. This is going to go horribly wrong. You are not a plumber, York. Not allowed to let that stop me. I mean, they would complain about the shower pressure being too strong if it was like a pressure washer and it literally flayed their flesh from the bone. But hey. I'm assuming he's just whacked up to full bloody power. It sounds like it's working. Oh, no, apparently not. I don't need to shave. I shaved a few hours ago. I should be fine. So am I still looking to talk to the concierge? I am. David! The water's still not working, David! Even though it sounded
Mr.
like
Morgan,
it was.
sir.
I'm deeply sorry, sir, but the shower specialist won't arrive here until next week. I already tried to adjust the water valve on the 3rd floor. And this failed to fix the shower? Exactly. That's why I'm talking to you right now. Unfortunately, I am but a mere concierge. All I can do now is wait for the specialist to arrive. Or perhaps the chef or the bellboy can help you think of an alternative solution. Okie dokie. Where is David the bellboy? Different times of day he appears as different people, because he's currently not there as the chef unless you ring the bell. Right, so I think we're going to go drop off our little alligator totem, scare the bejesus out of a little old lady, just so we can steal the one spot in town she feels welcome. At the bowling alley. I mean, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound like York's really doing the nice thing, does it? But hey-ho, we shall do it nevertheless. Old ladies shall not impede the progress of our investigation, even though we got this tip-off from a magical talking painting, which may or may not have been a figment of York's troubled mind. So it's not exactly a hot tip-off from a reliable source, but we'll give it a go. Oh, frozen load screen. It's disconcerting, because you'd think at least a little animation in the corner would keep turning, you know, the little triangle. Not triangle, little diamond. I said triangle. Right, so here we go. The town looks quite pretty at night, actually, even if the sky is almost pitch black. And oh my god, look at the resolution of those stars. The lighting effects on York's body are quite decent, but that's possibly also contributing to the terrible frame rate. Alright, let's try and get there as quick as possible.
So,
how fast can you get?
Yes, we're talking about him. Buddha, is the skeletal gentleman friend or foe? Or does he merely exist outside the realms of movie?
Had this already.
To tell, but it's clear that he'll be the key to uncovering this case's mysteries. That's what my soul tells me.
Hi there, handsome. How's your day coming along?
I'm going to beat her to her house. Oh, you can smoke to pass the time. Okay, that's good to know. I can't remember if that's in the first game or not. Probably is, actually.
this is how I wake myself up. This town sure is peaceful, Zach. Yes, I know. I know what you're about to say. But that's why we're here. To protect this peace.
See, now our problem here is that we have reached the house before her. So what I'm going to do is quickly save. And then we're going to try and smoke a cigarette to pass the time. How much of a troll would it be if the amount of cigarettes you smoke during the game actually dictates the ending as to whether Zach dies from cancer or not? It is the exact sort of off-the-wall, batshit insane, stupid idea that I wouldn't put past this game. So, I mean, I could just wait. Is it 10... How many... 10 seconds to a minute? Is that what we're looking at? So let's just wait for it to change to 15, and then let's count in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it's exactly 10 seconds. If you're wondering how I was able to count seconds so exactly, I've got the recording time code down the bottom. So yeah, it's exactly 10 seconds. So we could probably just wait for her, actually. But yeah, gee, look at the atrocious frame rate on this. It's reached double digits a couple of times. I was gonna say single digits, but it was also only reached double digits a couple of times. Yeah, I think it's hovering around like 14 to 16 most of the time. I have seen it drop down to like 8, but I mean, it's in all honesty, it's really not not brilliant. That said, there hasn't been anything where it's been necessary for it to be good, and that is not me making an excuse for it, because, I mean, it absolutely should not. It should perform better than this. It is not as graphically impressive a game as, say, for example, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, or Breath of the Wild, or even something like Mario Odyssey. All of those games look better than this. But anyway, she's back. Haha! She was actually back slightly early, so we're now going to drop this off. She's going to wonder why we were hanging around outside her house.
Yes. Perfect.
Not at all terrifying for her, I'm sure.
Oh, my dear lost lamb. What are you doing there?
Oh, this? This is all part of the Lise Clarkson murder investigation.
Something important, hmm?
Oh, Reverend.
Oh, yes. Very important. I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me York. That's what everyone calls me. But what should I call you?
I'm Tyrone Sanders, pastor of the Carré Evangelical Church.
Jesus, that was a whip pan, sort of whip tilt.
And what business does a pastor like yourself have in a place like this?
The sound effect.
Well,
The sound
I
effect
live
for the whip
over
pan.
across the way there.
Do you have an intimate relationship with Mrs. Carpenter?
I beg your pardon.
What? Why in the world would you suggest such a pitiful thing? Lordy, lordy. How could I ever become intimate with one who is so devoid of faith? After she lost her husband, she stopped coming to church. All she does all day is bowl. She even pruned the shrubbery in that pitiful fashion. Yes, truly pitiful. And did you see that hideous ox of a dog she owns? Pitiful with a capital P. I tried speaking with her, but she shows no intention of changing her ways. Yes, I fear she never lends an ear when the good Lord reaches out to her. Indeed, I pity her from the bottom of my heart.
So you've been spying on her out of pity?
Spying? I'm merely awaiting the chance to lend her a helping hand. You'd best be careful, too. This town harbors much more danger than you're aware of. If you ever find yourself in need of salvation, feel free to stop by our church whenever you like. Our church also functions as a clinic. Someday, you may need our help.
I love
Zach,
that he's
did
just
you hear that?
fading off barely.
Try saying that to someone in the city. They'd instantly slap you with slander or defamation charges. You'd be up to your neck in court papers. I doubt I'll tire of this town anytime soon.
I love how
We
he's
should
just
consider
walking
stopping
off,
by that church whenever we get a chance.
muttering to himself as he went off into the distance. Brilliant. Like that. I did like that. So, I don't know what the alligator has achieved here, because she's gone home anyway, so we could have gone and... I don't know. What is this lost lamb stuff? Is this what... Oh, yeah, Le Carré Evangelical Church. So, so the pastor has been coming up here and sticking loads of posters all over her garage. That seems like that seems inappropriate. But okay. I mean, I get it. I guess that kind of works. Oh, right. Well, that's been just over an hour. So let's save and let's call it there for just a little bit. It's starting to kick off, I think, now. So, getting interesting. We shall follow this up next time.